Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, a man came to him, Hadith Abi Tamimi, a man came to the Prophet alayhi salam and said, Ya Rasulullah, ila ma tad'u? O Messenger of Allah, what do you call to? Ila ma tad'u? What do you call to? Because there are many who don't call to Allah. They call to their hizb, their group, their clique. They call to themselves, to their dominance, to their authority, to their name, to their plan, to their way, to their methodology. إِلَى مَا تَدْعُو? What do you call to? قَدْ أَدْعُو إِلَى اللَّهِ وَحْدَهُ. I call to Allah alone. الَّذِي مَسَّكَ الدُّرَّ فَدَعَوْتَهُ. The one who is any harm touches you, that's who you supplicate to. كَشَفَ عَنْكَ. He removes it from you. And if you are lost upon the earth, إِذَا دَلَلْتَ بِأَرْضٍ, if you're lost upon the earth, you call upon him and he guides you. And if you're in a state of starvation, you have no food or drink, you call upon Allah Ta'ala and he provides for you. Or you're in a state of drought, you call upon Allah Ta'ala, he causes to rain, and he brings about vegetation and food for you. This is who we call to. We call to Allah. We call to the book of Allah Ta'ala and the Sunnah of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. From the book of Allah Ta'ala and from the Sunnah of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Call to the book of Allah Ta'ala, get it straight. And from the Sunnah of the Messenger, and to the Sunnah of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, not from our pockets, not from our opinions, not from the ideas of men, not from what we think or that one think, but from the book of Allah Ta'ala and from the Sunnah of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is Islam that we call to. And this Islam we want everyone to join hands with us upon and get in line with us upon and roll up their sleeves and be beside us upon. Want everyone to make that sacrifice. For Allah Ta'ala has purchased from the believers their lives and their wealth. And he has guaranteed for them Jannah. He has guaranteed for them paradise. We want to establish the worship of Allah Ta'ala in our lives. Establish the worship of Allah Ta'ala in our households. Establish the worship of Allah Ta'ala amongst our children. We want to call everyone that we want and know of that we want good for. And those who we don't know and have no connection to, we want to call them to this Islam. Because without it, it's destruction. Without it, it's madness. Without it, it's confusion. Without it, it's sadness. Without it, it's darkness. Without it, it's nothing but something very evil coming. Something very evil is about to happen to those who don't get with the message of Allah Ta'ala. And not from the hands of us, but from the hands of the one who brought them into existence. Allah Ta'ala, the one who sent the book, the Quran, and sent Muhammad Abdullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam as a mercy for the whole world and all creation. This is the matter. So this is what we need to get with. And this is what we need to be concerned with. And this is what we need to wake up with on our minds and go to sleep with on our minds. This is what we need to dream about. This is what we need to dream about. How we can implement our Islam. How we can maintain our Islam. How we can be closer to Allah Ta'ala. How we can get to the Jannah. How we can avoid the hellfire. How we achieve the pleasure of Allah. How can we avoid his hatred and his wrath. How we can get closer to Allah Ta'ala. This is what we need to be concerned